Hey guys, my name's Tom, or that's Check, and welcome back to a slightly different video from usual. This is post-commentary on some CSGO, Counter-Strike, and basically this is one of the videos I want to go over my new schedule that I've decided for the channel on. And I can't speak. Just to warn you, I am very new to Counter-Strike, very new to this type of game. I used to play Counter-Strike Source 3 or so years ago, I would say. Maybe 4. Gosh, it's a while now. And I used to be pretty good then. I can snipe still, but everything else has gone to pot. So I'm going to try and relearn the game over the next few weeks, play it in my spare time, and maybe record some more. And this game mode is, I believe, called Arms Race. I haven't got any weapon skins yet, and I'm really want some more of those weapon skins. Okay, so on to the main topic for this video. We're just going to talk about my schedule for the channel, and I don't know, maybe I'll introduce some other stuff. So, as I've got my right hand monitor set up with my calendar on it at the moment. We can have a look at what we've got here. So on Mondays I'm going to do a wildcard video. That's what this is. This is a wildcard video, so it's going to be out of the norm, different type of content that you're not going to see. It's not going to be part of any of a series of sorts, and that means that it allows me to keep the content fresh, different, and there's going to be 2 of these a week. I'll explain that. But basically it will allow me to just bring you stuff that I'm playing other than the other stuff that's on the channel, like other actual series. And maybe if these videos became popular on their own, like say the Counter-Strike was popular, then I would focus on adding more Counter-Strike into the schedule, maybe replacing something that isn't so popular. So this could be a way of testing new series, as well as just keeping the channel content fresh. So on Mondays is the wildcard video. Tuesdays we're going to have Hearthstone. I'm going to be trying to get better at Hearthstone a lot. I've been playing a lot of Hearthstone. I have quite a bit recorded, and these will be going up on Tuesdays. You know, run-of-the-mill arena series. Most of the time I'll record my results, keep you updated to see if I can get any decent results. But yeah, I roll the dice, see what class I get picked, and then have a look at how I can build a deck for it. You know, the usual stuff. And we're aiming for the 12-0. Once I get that, maybe the series will end and we'll go on to ranked. It's just allowing me to build up the account, really. I've got another account that has a lot more legendaries, a lot more golds. But this account, it allows me to practice a bit more and gives me actually an incentive to play the game other than getting a higher rank. Because on the other account, I think I got to rank 2 or 3, I believe. 2 or 3 last season. And that was with minimal playing. I played for like a week and a half. So I think I could probably hit legendary if I played that account properly. I'm fairly high, I should say. I don't want to brag, but I'm fairly good at the game when I actually play it properly. And I probably don't focus as much because I'm talking over everything. Whenever you watch any other like the Hearthstone streamers like Trump or Maz, a lot of the time they think their moves over very methodically. A lot of the time they do speak what they're going to do to keep their users, their watchers interested. But I mean, a lot of the time, like Trump, he definitely just sort of sits there in silence. I try not to do that, but then I do cut out bits where I'm trying to work out what's going on, or if the opponent's taking too long, sometimes that can be the most annoying part. Alright, so that's that. Wednesday's an interesting one. We got Pokemon. And at the moment we've got the Nuzlocke, but obviously once the Omicron Nuzlocke finishes, you can vote on what series I do next for Pokemon, because that's going to be a staple. And no matter what, I think I want to keep going with the Pokemon content. It's so enjoyable, you know, it's always fun. I think you can bring a lot of information from the audience into Pokemon videos, like, I don't know, suggestions for names and things like that. I always find it quite interesting, so we're going to keep on trucking with that one. I think that's a very interesting series to keep up. And I think the Omicron series will be going for a very long time. I think the game itself has 80 hours of explorable content, which means I don't know how long the actual game itself is, but there is 80 hours of stuff to do if you go and do all the side stuff, I think. That's my guess. Alright, what are we on? Thursdays we've got Rome 2 Total War, and at the moment that's the Syracuse campaign. But then alongside that I may release videos on the same day, like say Thursday I may release a online battle or something like that, so I can practice myself without having to jump onto the single player campaign. There may also be multiplayer campaigns. They're fairly fun. You can get a lot of people doing the competitive campaigns, which is fairly interesting. I think you could run a series on that. And anything that you want added, as well as like what do you call it? Modded campaigns. There's a lot of like modded stuff available on the Steam Workshop as well as on the Nexus. I think it's called the Nexus. So you know, the modding software. There's a lot of like mods that will add like Constantine and his Roman legions in England and all that. You know, the further on, and like different campaign styles and more units and stuff like that. But yeah, I think Rome 2 is a very interesting game, though it did have a very rocky start, but I think they've sorted it out to a playable state, especially on my machine. My machine's a beast. I was recording on extreme at one point and it wasn't even dropping below 100 frames. It's ridiculous. If anybody's interested, just ask for my computer stats and I'll drop it in the comments or in the description of a video coming up. Alright, Fridays is a bit different. I have it written down as new series, but I don't actually know what's going to be going there, so I need to work that out before then. Maybe if anybody has any ideas for that, I would greatly appreciate it. I may be doing something like The Forest, I think it's called. It's on Steam, second most popular game at the moment. Or I'll look through the Steam most popular and see which ones take my fancy and then just start a series up on that. Saturday we have another wildcard video, but this can... When these wildcard videos come out, I need to make sure that I have the content ready for them. It's a bit more different. Like with the Hearthstone, I can record a fair amount in advance, whereas with wildcard, I don't really have that ability. So if there is any series that you would rather see than a wildcard, just let me know. If enough of you want to see it, then I'll replace a wildcard with that slot. And then on Sunday, I think I'm going to have no videos. And this allows me to get ready for the week. Because I have other stuff that I'm doing, like my work. So... on Sundays, it's a good day for me to sit down and record like 2 hours of Hearthstone, 2 hours of Pokemon, 2 hours of Rome 2, and let me just knock it out of the park and get it all rendered and ready for the week. And then, yeah, that's all I've got really to say. So, if you enjoyed, leave a comment down below, let me know what you want to see on the channel, and if you enjoyed the Counter-Strike, I mean, I did pretty bad. I won, but I did pretty bad. There was another game that I was going to use that was 27 and 11 or 26 and 11. I'm not sure what it is for this game mode, but that game got corrupted sadly, and I ended up using this like 26 and 25, which was ridiculously bad. But yeah, let me know what you want to see on the channel. Hit that subscribe button, the like button. I think I've gone longer than the video gameplay, which is annoying, but once you start rambling, you never shut up. Alright, I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you later. Goodbye.